Hi guys, so yeah, just a bit of a preview for the game tonight. Obviously United have got Burnley at Old Trafford, and yeah, we want to make it 9 in a row under Ole, of course we do. Burnley though are not going to be a pushover. I know they're having a poor season, but we always know them to be a physical team who will work and work and work and make it hard for us. So I imagine it to be a game where at first we'll probably struggle to break them down. Hopefully eventually though we do get the result that we realistically should get. So I'm expecting a United win tonight, but at first I'm expecting it to be a very tough and physical encounter because they always make it that way, Burnley. They're a tough team to break down. And as I've said, I'm not expecting us to turn them over, but I'm expecting us, once we get that first goal, to then hopefully go on and get a few more. So I'm expecting us, to be honest, to beat them. In terms of score predictions, I'll give it a bit later on, but yeah, I thought I'd give a bit of a preview. I am at work, so I'm kind of a bit sneaky here, but I'm giving a bit of a preview for the game tonight. And I thought it'd be good for me to get some content ahead of that game because, as I've said, I want us to make it 9-9 under Ole. Hello all, thank you for tuning in, I really do appreciate it. I know this is a bit of an off-the-cuff video, so I appreciate your support. Solskjaer deserves the job. Being happy is the most important thing. Look, when you're winning and when the confidence is flowing through the team as it is at the minute, of course we're going to say Ole deserves the job. But we've got to be realistic about it. It's not all going to be plain sailing. There will be some downs. We've had a lot of ups recently, but there will be some downs. And it's how he responds to that. It's how he bounces back. And I think PSG will be obviously the bigger test. I think we all know that. But we also said the same about Spurs, and we said the same about Arsenal. And so far he's overcome them tests. So yeah, I'm feeling really positive. And I do want Ole to stay at the wheel. I do want Ole to stay in charge. But like I've said, there will be some downs, and it's about him being backed by the club and about him obviously responding to that as well. A pleasant surprise to find you streaming. Thank you very much, Kev. I hope you're well. But all in all, yeah, like I'm feeling really positive about the game tonight. I expect them to be very hard to break down, but I think once we score, I imagine then we'll get started, and I think we could put potentially a few past Burnley because they've been very poor this season. Sean Dyche is no mug, but Burnley just haven't been cutting it. It's snowing here. I think it'll be 2-0 Burnley. Yeah, Burnley have conceded a lot this season, whereas before, defensively, they were the team where you'd think they don't concede that many. But this season, they've been a bit unrecognisable at times, and I know Dyche has been frustrated with their results, with their performances. But like I say, when anybody comes to Old Trafford, they up their game. We know that for a fact. I remember when I think it was Pope in goal, and he was an absolute he was a world beater. It was ridiculous, and that always seems to happen at Old Trafford, especially when teams like Burnley come around. So I'm not going to go 6-0 win. I'm not going to predict that. However, I'm expecting us to take our time, to struggle to break them down, and then hopefully, eventually, once we get that first goal, then we'll power on. And I'm going to say a 3-0 win to United tonight. That's my prediction. I don't think Burnley have got enough going forwards to cause us any trouble. Like I say, they are physical. But I'd like to think we've got enough at the back to cope with that kind of battle. So 3-0 is my prediction. Let me know what your prediction is, and we'll see who gets it right. And I'll tell you what, if you get it right, I'll give you a shout out on my channel as well, because last time there's a few people who got the right score, and I think it's only right that they get a shout out, so fair play for that. Man of the match prediction, it's hard to say really. Like I say, it'll be a physical game. I'm going to say man of the match to Lindelof at the back, because I think it's just powering on. He's getting better and better every game. This will be a massive physical test for him today, and I'm hoping he comes and he passes that test. So yeah, are you at work? I am at work. 5-0 prediction, 2-0 prediction from Tia, 3-1. So a lot of people feeling positive. United obviously being at home. We're hoping that they do get a positive result today. I don't want our winning streak under Ole to definitely fail at Burnley. I was going to say under Jose that would have been the case, but under Ole I can't see that happening. So back to the man of the match prediction. Yeah, Lindelof, probably be the same mine. I'm hoping for another big game today from Pogba though. Under Jose, what? Jose who? Miserable morning here in Manchester. We are predicting some snow in the Midlands, but we haven't got any yet sadly, so it's not a snow day at work for me. I am still in the school. Pogba man of the match. Good day so far. You at the game? I'm not at the game tonight, no. It's sold out again tonight. Showing that Solskjaer's in charge. Tickets are so hard to get at the minute. I'm not at the game, as you know, I work full time, so it's a bit hard for me to get there. But I wish I was at the game. Like I said, I predict a positive win, positive performance. Fred flop, or does he need time, like Lindelof? I think we can't really judge Fred at the minute. I think he hasn't had enough game time, but when he has played, he hasn't taken his chances. It's looked like he's trying a bit too hard in a United shirt, but yeah, I think it's hard to judge. He was a lot of money. I think you need to give him time. As we know, Brazilians don't tend to have a good record at United, but I'm hoping it'll just take him longer to settle. I would like to see him make it in a United shirt because I think he's got the potential. City were after him for a reason. He has got the ability to beat a man. He is the typical box-to-box. He brings that energy to the middle. So I hope it works out, but at the minute it hasn't. But I'm not writing him off just yet. Sylvestre. So good to watch this. I am in Australia. What's the weather like in Australia? Is it snowing like it is here in the UK? Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Must be quite early there. Anderson didn't do too bad as a Brazilian. Good old Anderson. Yeah, the last little thing I want to talk about is Chelsea, obviously, in the FA Cup. Now, you could say that's probably the draw we didn't want. Obviously, going to Stamford Bridge is in our best of places to go. However, what I've got to say is, if we're going to win the cup, if you're going to win any cup, you've got to beat the best teams who are in it, of course, to get there. And yes, sometimes you can have easier runs than others, but eventually you will play against one of the better teams. That's the way it is. And so I think if we beat Chelsea, I think we're definitely going to be up there for favourites for winning it. And in the current moment we are in, I'm not writing us off. I think we can go there and I think we can beat Chelsea. I don't think they're really lighting the world up at the minute. Hazard disappears all the time. I think he doesn't want to be at Chelsea anymore, to be honest with you. I think he will leave. And so I'm feeling positive about that cup draw. Yes, at this moment it's not the draw that we wanted, especially where it falls in terms of fixtures. Obviously PSG, Liverpool nearby. But in our current moment, the way we are playing, the way we are buzzing, I can see us beating Chelsea. And there we go. I think if we beat Chelsea, we'll win the FA Cup. I genuinely think that. So either way, like I say, probably not the best draw we could have hoped for, probably the worst draw we could have hoped for, other than City. But in our current moment, I'll take on anybody because that's how positive we feel at the minute. So, yeah. Right, and guys, so I thought I'd give you a bit of content, give you my prediction. So 3-0. The scorers I'm going to say is Pogba, Rashford, and Pogba, Rashford, who else should I say? I'm going to go with Jesse, Lingard. Another Lingard goal today. So Pogba, Rashford and Jesse. That's my predictions. 3-0 win. Yeah, let me know yours. Drop a like, drop a comment, and let me know what you guys think. And obviously, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to Hair Dry Treatment as well. Your support means a lot. So I really do appreciate it. And I'm glad I've cheered you up as well. So that's nice to know. Thank you guys. Take care. Have a brilliant day. Enjoy the game tonight. And yeah, hopefully it's not too cold and not too snowy where you are too. Take care, guys. Cheers.